Yeah, lift that thing up and show how that thing works. That was a mystery for several years, what the hell that thing was.
Yeah, we come to this camp the first time and we found this board, and you can see it's kind of looked like a stretcher or something like that, and it's got this iron on it. And we tried to figure out what in the world they'd have, whether it was some kind of a skinning machine or something, and I got to figuring it out, and I seen it on TV, and what they do is years ago they put this under the ice. So they chop a hole in the ice and they put it under the ice and they put a net on it, and then it works its way across. So I'll tip it over and just pretend this is underneath the ice. And so when it would drop down, this would be down that way, and the ice under the ice would be that way. And then when they pull on this rope, it slides it forward. So you can see how I do that. And then it dropped down, then they'd pull on the rope and it'd slide forward. And it would work its way across under the ice, and then there'd be another hole on quite a ways away, and when it got over there they'd pull this out and they'd have a net across so they could catch their fish. And this is what the natives did. So they had this thing. And so this is kind of an antique, and maybe, I don't know, maybe they still use it today. But it happened to be here, and obviously they caught walleyes, and then they must have smoked them and that type of thing. And we know it's a hunting camp, too, that we stay at. And so we got this deal, and that's quite a machine. And after you figure out how it works, it's quite the deal. We also know, we were investigating here too, and over the years we found out that they must have shot at this the way it looked, because it's all full of holes, and I can see they had not only a shotgun, but they had bigger rifles and everything. They used this as a target. And I suppose it's moose and caribou and everything else that's out here, and this is some of the things that are laying around. This is another interesting thing. I'm sure everybody could recognize this, you know, I mean, because this is probably they had coffee or hot water or whatever they needed, and that was part of their life. Then I'm surprised, but they had regular silverware, so they leave it right out handy and everything. And they obviously ate out of the cans, because there's cans and stuff here too that we found. And this is kind of interesting over here. It's a small table, and near as we got it figured out, they put their water cooler on that. And then there's a few other cooking things here that we found at this camp. And if you look at this careful, you'll see it's kind of it almost looks like a skillet, you know, and but what we figured this was out is this is what the dogs ate out of. So, kitchen table. Some of the pans, now this is probably a match set one time with that other thing over there, because it looks similar too, so they could cook their soups and stews and everything that they had. And we'll give you a little bit more here as we find more stuff and investigate, and we're cleaning it